Alright everybody, this story is suggested to me as guy goes to high school reunion. Let the story commence. First, he joins Facebook. Next, it suggests you want us to add some phone numbers, contacts and all that to help you find friends. Right. How do I work this? Next thing, he's adding some people that he knew for school. It's amazing, this Facebook. Next, he's getting things on his wall or whatever. Doesn't know how it works really. There it is. Before you know it, he's joined some group for his school that he used to go to fucking 30 fucking year ago, man.
Thank you.
30 year ago now. This is 30 year ago. This guy's called Craig.
Thank you.
And he's like, oh, how's it going to go? And he's only thinking of 3 things. He's thinking, what happened to that lassie I used to get off with? What happened to that guy that used to be some laugh? And what happened to that guy that I fucking hated? 3 things. The lassie, guy you liked, guy you hated. But one other thing popped up that he didn't think about. He saw that this high school reunion, or secondary school as I would call it, a few of the teachers were turning up. Then he started to drop out and say, I can't make it actually until there's just one teacher left. And oh, he hated this teacher. Hated this teacher. This teacher was a techie teacher. And they were making a spice rack once. And the techie teacher went like that, like, let me see your spice rack. He made them bring out all the spice racks, kind of like Great British Bake Off. He'd go like that, right? Everybody put it out. Put them out and don't show me who. And the techie teacher would go like that. Okay, this one's rubbish. Whose is this? That kind of thing. This is a good one. Whose is this? Thing is, Craig could always see the techie teacher said, oh, I'm going to turn around and not look, you put it out. But he could see in the reflection there was a wee metal bit, a wee mirrored bit on the blackboard. There was a blackboard in there. There was a wee mirrored bit, a wee metal bit, and you could fucking see the cunt watching, man. You could see the cunt watching. You're cheating. Cheating. Never did say anything at the time. That time in techie, the lassie that he was getting off with, she got the best. Her spice rack was the best. The guy he liked, it was alright. The guy he hated, he got a special commendation for the techie teacher. And said, it isn't the best, but it's different, and I like it, son. I like it. Because the guy he hated, the spice rack, instead of just being this one rack, he did it really narrow and tall, but with a wee bit that you can put a nail onto the wall. Instead, I won't bother going in there, it's not important. Anyway, he's going to meet up with him all.
Thank you.
So he goes to this, he finds out where it is. Do you know what it is? You wouldn't believe they're having the secondary school reunion in the fucking secondary school. You can book it. Secondary school, the old secondary school he went to, has not got a lot of money anymore because of cuts. Tory cuts. Tory cuts because of the Tory cunts. And they need every penny they can get, so they hire out their halls and all that sort of shit at the weekend. So they all have it there in the hall. Right, a disco. So they have a wee disco and Craig turns up. And he's, oh aye, alright, doesn't recognise that person. Alright, how's it going? Doesn't recognise that person. doesn't recognise that person. Then he's like, oh my god, there she is. There she is. In comes the lassie that he used to get off with. She's like, and he's like, what the fuck has happened to her, man? She's like this. But then he turns and sees his pal. His pal. And he's like this, look. He's like, Craig's like, alright, Johnny, how's it going? And Johnny's like this. Alright, how's it going? What the fuck is a stare, man? What the fuck has happened to him, man? And in comes, after that, no long after that, in comes the guy he fucking hated. And he's called Jamesy. And Craig's fucking delighted to see Jamesy. Why? Because Jamesy's like this.
Thank you.
Alright. How's it going? He's alright. It's alright, aye. Craig's like, fucking, oh. What's happened to these cunts? They're not fucking taking care of themselves, man. So they'll go like that, right, what we're going to do, they'll sort of chant away, how are you, this is mad being back here, isn't it? Aye, it's mad being back here, this is mad. Aye. He's actually getting on with that James alright, by the way. He's actually getting on with that James alright, James seems alright. They start getting a few drinks. More. And he's getting on with the lassie who's called Mary, by the way. And things are like going that well in the house and all that, and at back home, and things don't seem to be going that well with Mary either. And he's like, here, do you think there's any way to sneak away and all that? Do you think we could maybe sneak away? Go for a wee wander about the school, do you think? Mary's like, oh, don't be daft. He's like, come on, that's what you used to do, man. That's what he used to. Only got off for about 3 times, but he used to sneak away. You know, like round the back of the bike sheds, that kind of things. They never had the bike sheds, but you know what I mean. Mum, go round here. He's like, do you want to? She's like, I can't do that, you know, we'll get chucked out. He's like, where's your sense of adventure, man? What's happened to every cunt? The state of you, man, Mary. Let's stay. No, he didn't say that, but he thought it. Jamesy and John come in and like, what are you up to? What are you up to, man? What are you talking about, man? Yeah. Mary's like, he's wanting us to sneak away, and he's a bit embarrassed. Cunt's married. Craig's married. He's like, because that James is like, oh, hi. Aye, is that right? Aye. Craig's like, aye, sneak away. It brings the lot of them in. Aye, I mean, sneak away and, you know, like, the lot is, you know, sneaking out. Just fancy sneaking away and have a wee look about the school. Do you know what I mean? That's what I was saying to Mary, do you want to sneak away and have a wee look about the school and all that? Because that is all he said. You know, if on paper, he didn't say to Mary, come on, we'll sneak away and we'll get off each other or shag or anything like that. He just said sneak away. It could be implied that they were going to do something sexual, but he didn't actually say it. So he's just like, I said, isn't that right, Mary? I said we should go sneak away. That is what he said, aye. So John and James are like, aye. Aye, man, we'll do that, man. Man, we'll sneak away. They're all like that, like, just fuck I'm always sneak away. Always sneak away. I'll have a real look about the old school, see what it's like. Aye, good idea, Craig. All the time he's thinking to himself, fucking states of these cunts, man. Stare at their faces, they're all fucked. Faces are all fucked. Horrible, like. So they go for a wee walk. They sneak out this wee door and they start walking down the corridor. They open a wee door that says, please don't go out here. Fuck that, man. They sneak out and they go for a wee walk. It's mad, isn't it, man? Here's that the Reggie room? No, I think that was the Reggie room. That was the Reggie room. Was that the Reggie room? Aye. I got Reggie in there. You weren't in that one. Was I no? No. Quite good. You were in 2-1. I was in 2-2. Is that right? That's fucking mad. Here, Mum go here. Mum go there. Mum go up the stairs. They go up the stairs, have a look. Maths class, modern studies. Here, don't go where there's wee flashing red light. I think that'll be fucking bugged. That's alarmed at me. It's got on, don't go where there. Don't getting on and all that. Walking down the corridor, trying to be all quiet. They think they hear somebody. Nobody there. While they're being all quiet, they're like that. And he's next to fucking Mary while he's being quiet. And because it's quiet, you can hear every fucking wee sound. And it's like this. Mary's like that. He moves away for that. Fucking hell. Goes next to John. Guy you used to like, and he's like that. You think there's somebody there or something?
Thank you.
He moves away from him, like, moves next to Jamesy. Jamesy's like that. I don't think there's any cunt there, man. There's no cunt there, man. No cunt there, man. No cunt there. And he's like, these cunts are fucking, they're about 60 or something. He's not that. I mean, they're all getting on a bit, but he's not that fucking state. He's not that state. So they start walking, they're like, what way you in now? What way you in now? Craig realises they're heading towards the techie bit. Heading there. He's like, come on, we'll go to the techie bit. No. John's like, nah, I'm not interested in it. I'm going to go to the PE bit. I want to see the PE bit. Is the swimming pool still there? Mum will jump in the swimming pool. James was like, I don't like that, man. I was fucking shite at swimming. Mum will go to fucking... where's the home Mickey's bit, man? You still have that. Mum will see if we've got any cakes. We'll go to home Mickey's bit, see if we've got any fucking chocolate chips for fucking cakes and all that, man. We'll get tore into that. Mum will make a cake, man. Mum will make a cake. Where do you want to go, Mary? Where do you want to go? I just want to go back. I'm bored. He's like, alright, he's like, fucking, these two fucking pricks, man. Mary's like, I'm bored. Oh, fucking. No, come on, man, come on. Listen, I'm going to. Craig's like, I'm just going to home Mickey's bit. Starts going like, I'm going home. You just go if you want. I'm going to home Mickey's bit. He was never much a leader back in the day, but now he's just like, I'm going to home Mickey's bit. You know, as if I do stuff for myself, man. The other ones are like, alright then. Craig's thinking to himself, what's happened to them, man? See, in old days, they would just be fucking desert men. They're like, alright then. Fuck. Big bags under their fucking eyes, man. He's 40s all fucked, man. Fucking hofted. They sneak out of the techie bit. They sneak out of that very room And Craig goes like that, here. What happened to fucking Mr. Jenks? The techie teacher. Is he not meant to be coming tonight, Mr. Jenks? Ah, he's not here. What's Mr. Jenks, man? Ah, he's not here, I don't know. He said he was coming. He did. He never said he wasn't coming. Not everybody who wasn't coming, or the teachers that weren't coming, or said they weren't going to come. He said he was coming. In fact, I think he said about half an hour ago, looking forward to it, so you'll be here. I've not seen him. Have you seen him? I've not seen him. Have you seen him? I've not seen him. I'll just a bit to go. I'll just a bit to leave the techie bit, right? Craig's having a wee look at everything. Just ready to walk out, and he hears this. And what are you doing in here? He's like, what? Guess who walks out for the wee back room? There's a wee room connected to the office. Fucking Mr. Jenks, the techie teacher. Like, what? And James is like, ha ha ha. No way, man. James is like, fucking, John's like, Mr. Jenks. Mary's like, Mr. Jenks. Mr. Jenks is like, ha ha ha. Give us all your fright there. Taking a wee trip down. What are you doing here? Taking a wee trip down memory lane myself. See, you've sneaked back here now, have you? You're not allowed through here. You're not allowed through here either. This isn't your school anymore.
Thank you.
Suppose so. Fucking hell, man. Mr. Jenks looked fucked before. He looks double fucked now. He's just like, he's thinner. He's like thinner now. He's all gaunt, like he's got something, like he's dying. Oh, it's thinner, you know, it's full. So this bit's all thin. Looks all kind of crushed, man. He's like that. He look gaunt. Horrible to see. So Craig goes like, oh, we trip down memory lane for you. Craig's got a bit of drink in him. He's starting to get a wee bit annoyed. Craig's got a bit of drink in him. He's starting to get a bit annoyed at the whole thing. That things only happening with Mary. Just sick of these two. And something about seeing this fucking cunt here. Brings it all back. This Mr. Jenks saying a wee trip down memory lane and all that. Who's Jenks? Mr. Jenks. Susie, Mr. Jenks the teacher. Craig's like that. So he's getting a wee bit fucking... Craig's like that. Oh. Wee trip down memory lane, aye. Good memories. Good memories. Oh, a lot of good memories, yes. Lots of good memories of being a teacher here, being your teacher. Craig doesn't like that. Being your teacher. He feels like going like to him, you taught me fuck all, man. Craig's like that. Here. Do you remember that time we made the spice racks? Mr. Jenks, do you remember that? Do you remember it? Do you remember it, John? James? Mary, do you remember it? No, what was that? I didn't think you would remember. Craig's starting to come out with a bit of cheek. I didn't think you would remember. You don't seem like the type to remember. What? So I suppose I know. What was that? What was that? Mary like, are you alright? I'm alright, aye. Craig's like, I'm alright. I'm alright. Do you remember Mr. Jenks? Are you alright? I'm alright. How would I know be alright? I'm just fucking asking about a fucking spice rack. Mr. Jenks, do you remember? Do you remember with the spice rack? Oh yes, well, yeah, did a spice rack every year, every class. Do you remember what you said to us though? I remember. Yes, I remember. I remember. What did I do? You would turn around, and then we'd have to bring a spice rack out. We'd place it on the bench. You would say you couldn't see, and then you would turn around and you would give everybody marks. Not knowing, you'd say, I don't know. Who's who?
Thank you.
Do you remember? I remember. I remember. James. If I'm right, James, I said yours wasn't the best, but it was different. That's right, that's coming back to me now. You got some memory, man. He's got some memory, Olgin. You got some memory, Olgin. That's what I said. Is that what you said? That's what you said, aye. That's what you said, man. And Craig's like, what about any of the rest of us, you remember? Oh, I remember Mary. Now, hers was the best. Yours was the best. That's right. Craig, mine's was the best, was it? I know. Do you remember? I know, he's got some memory as well. She's kind of gone like that with James. He's got some memory as well. Two of them are sort of cozying up and all that. Craig's like that. Oh. Seeing her and sort of James sort of smiling at each other like that. It just disgusts them looking at them. You know, like looking at fucking 70-year-olds. They're not 70, but looking at these old cunts together. I mean, they've got to have companionship and all the rest of it. But just seeing them together like that. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh. It's not that they were doing anything, just it looks like they're maybe flirting. He's like, oh. And then he goes like that Craig goes like that to Mr. Jenks. And what about John? I can't remember what I said about John. Can you, John? No, I can't remember. I don't care, man. That's mad. When we're heading back. And Craig goes, but what about me? Remember what you said about mine? Mr. Jenks? Mr. Jenks? What's your name anyway? Oh, that's not for you to know. You know, I'm a teacher. What's your name, mate? Come on. Don't be daft now. What's your name? Stephen. Didn't have him down as a Stephen, did you? Stephen Jenks. Stephen? Makes you sound like a wee boy. Oh, well, you're a wee boy. Last time I saw you, you're a wee boy. Aye, wee boy. Just a wee boy. Wee boys should protect wee boys, shouldn't you? Protect them. Vulnerable, aren't they? You know, the things you could say to them, you know, hurt them and all that, can shape their whole fucking life. You know, I think so. Stevie boy. I think so, Stevie boy. Yeah? You alright? You alright, Craig? You're good? Craig, are you alright? I'm fucking alright. I'm alright. Do you remember what you said? I don't like your attitude, son. Oh, you fucking don't like my attitude. You don't like my attitude? What you gotta do? You gotta stick his at your fucking knee? Gotta give us a fucking belt or something, Olgin. You got any? Hey, what's going on here? I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. I'm pretending to be a fucking... He's just joking. I'm just pretending to be like you know, some of the bastards who go into school and all the violence. I'm fucking joking, man. I'm joking. Do you remember, though? Do you remember? Remember what you said about mine? No, what did I say? You do remember, I can see. Nah, I don't. You said it was rubbish. Said it was absolute rubbish. Is that what I said? I don't know word for word. You just said it was rubbish, absolute rubbish. Oh, right, well. Maybe it was John and James and all that. Maybe it was, mate. He's still bailing about fucking having a shite fucking space rack, man. He's still bailing, man. That's not me drinking, by the way, that's him. He's still bailing about it, man. I don't give a fuck. He is, man. He's reacting, like. He's reacting to it, man. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck about it. Mr. Jenks is like, all I did was I just gave you the truth. I gave you the truth. And the truth was, son, your space rack wasn't very good. Right? Your space rack wasn't very good. That's the truth. Yours was the best, sweetheart. Yours was different, son. Yours, I can't remember what I said about yours, but yours wasn't very good, son. And Craig goes like that right, aye. Craig looks at the blackboard. You can see a wee shiny thing on the blackboard, man. It's still there. It's still there. It reminds him. And Craig says, yeah. You just gave us the truth, aye. You go us to put our fucking space racks out and pretended to us that you turned your fucking back and you weren't looking at the fucking behind you and you're just telling the truth and all that. Oh, I remember that. That's what I did. That's what you did. That was it. Fuck. You knew exactly whose fucking space rack was whose. How would I know that? I turned my back. I know, how would he know that? How would he know that? Craig, calm down, man. Calm down, it's just a space rack, man. Just a space rack. He fucking knew. How would I know? How would I know? Because you fucking looked there in that reflection. There's the fucking truth. You looked at that fucking reflection, and I don't know what your fucking problem was with me, mate. A wee fucking guy, a wee boy. But you deliberately made me feel like shite, and I was fuck all wrong with my fucking space rack. You deliberately fucking did that. That's the fucking truth. You didn't tell the truth. I'm telling the fucking truth. What's your fucking problem, Craig? I know, what is your problem? Craig, we better go back. Come on, go for a dance. Fucking on off me, man. On off me. What are you talking about, reflection? What reflection? I told you boys and girls, the truth. Here's the fucking truth, mate. You want to know what the truth is? You can't honour the truth, man. It's like that film. James is like that. It's like that film. You can't honour the truth, man. That's right, nice one. John's like that. John was his fucking pal. John was Craig's pal, and John's like that. Nice one, James. John hated James, man. Mary's like that. I shouldn't laugh, but come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. You can't take the truth. You can't take the truth. You can't take the truth. Just face that with shit. You can't take the truth. And fucking Mr. Jenks, empowered by seeing these three turn against Craig, he's like, that's right, you can't handle the truth, son. You can't handle the truth. Truth was your space rag wasn't very good, okay? It was shit. And he's emboldened, he's like, it was shite. And they fucking piss themselves, man. It was shite. That's the truth. And Craig goes like that. Craig goes last. Alright. Alright, the truth. Alright. You want the truth? And he's looking at their faces like that. And he's looking at this one, it's like this other one. You want the fucking truth? The truth, aye. Alright. The truth. Here's the truth. You hen are a fucking fat disaster. Oh my god, you look about fucking 20-year-old on you fucking lying, right? You're like that. You, mate, John, you're like this, mate. John, the fucking state of you, mate. Look at you like that. And James, you're like this. You used to be a shagger, man. You used to be a shagger, now you're like that. That's the fucking truth, mate. That's the truth. Look at the fucking state of you, mate. Look at the fucking state of you. And you fucking old cunt. He's pointing to fucking Mr. Jenks. You fucking dying, mate. Are you dying? Fucking pop your clogs, you fucking coffin dodger. Fuck off, man. The state of you sneaking about in here, you fucking perv. Die. Drop dead now, mate. Fuck off, man. Die. Old cunt. Get stay. Stay here. Forget about you, old cunt. Don't give a fuck about you. But you three. They fucking... Setting their fucking clapped eyes on you. I was like, they fucking staring, man. You're fucking depressing, man. You're depressing. Your brains are fucking old and all rotten, man. Your brains are fucking rotted, man. That's the fucking truth. Stays, man. Fucking staties, man. And they go like that. Do you want to know the truth? Is that what you fucking talking about? You want to know the truth? Hey, what are you talking about? He's looking at John. What's the truth then? John's like that. What are you talking about? Craig hears this. Do you want to know the truth? Turns to James. What's the truth then? Go. He's already fit. What's the truth then? What? James is like that. James is like this, look. He hears, do you want to know the truth? Turns to Mary. Who's saying that? He looks to all of them, man. He looks to all of them. It's in his fucking head, man. Do you want to know the truth? It's in his head. His voice is in his fucking head, man. Do you want to know the truth? Look. Look where? Look right there. Right there. It goes like that. Looks towards that fucking... You know the wee mirrored bit? You know the wee mirrored bit that fucking... a techie teacher, Mr. Jenks, would look at? That would reflect it all? That would reveal who was who? Craig turns like that, look. And in the reflection, he sees the truth. He sees his face, man. And his own face is like this. He's the worst one out of the lot of them, man. He's the worst one out of the fucking lot of them. He's like...
Thank you.
And he's like, no. The end. Turns out he was worse than a lot of them.
Thank you.
He's worse than a lawyer, man. Thank you very much, everybody.